안녕하세요. 나주마스입니다. 이번 영상은 영어권 문화 수업을 듣는 인천의 한 고등학교 학생들의 미국 문화에 관련된 질문에 원어민 친구들이 답하는 영상입니다. 미국 문화 자체가 샐러드 볼처럼 다양성을 가지고 있기에 원어민 친구들의 답은 참고로만 알아두시길 바래요.
Hi, I'm Shelby.
안녕하세요. 아리입니다.
It starts at 7:20 and then your last hour ends at 2:20.
Got it. So first class starts at 7:20.
I don't remember when the first class starts, but the school opens at 7:20, I think. I don't remember when class starts. Yeah.
Last year, right?
Yeah, now since I have a different school that I go to in the morning for art stuff, I start at 10:30. So it's different than the high school.
Can you tell me about the program briefly?
Yeah.
Why do you go to another school?
This school that I go to in the morning is OTC. The school has many programs where you can learn stuff. I'm in the visual imaging one, so we do art-related things. It's a 3-hour class, but they have other things like culinary, construction, and I-team. I think it might be computer programming, but I could be wrong. I found out about it last year, and so I had to apply to see if I would get in. It's a 2-year program too, so I'll be doing it senior year as well. Our school allows us to be part of the school, but the school is not directly connected to my high school.
Will it be related to your future plan? That is why?
That's why I want to do it, because we're learning about designing stuff in that class, and I want to be an animator.
Yeah.
So I want to try to get some understanding of design and principles of it.
Good. For your dream, right? For your dream job, you started learning basic ones, right?
We haven't done any animations in that class yet, but I'm trying to learn now. But we've gotten more understanding of what makes an art piece good or professional looking.
You're gonna major in animation or something then?
That's what I want to do, yeah.
Great. Okay.
Elementary schools, I think, start around 9. And then high school, for me, started at 7:40.
Okay.
So that's typically more state, district-wise. So how it is here is different from Texas or California. It also depends on the weather. For example, in Nevada and Texas, it's very, very hot. So they might adjust the time to the heat.
Got it.
Because they don't want the kids to get heat strokes.
Another question. In the case of high school students here, their school starts at 7:40.
Yeah.
It means students go to school by 7:40 in the morning or earlier.
This actual class starts at 7:40, if that's the
Actual
case.
class. Got it.
That's when class starts. And it depends because each school might have different kind of systems. Some have blocks, some have hours. Depending on their schedule, some kids don't start the first hour. They might start their classes the second hour. So it might depend on how the school's system is as well.
The reason why I asked about it is because, in Korea, I used to work in Gyeonggi province near Seoul. Students in Gyeonggi, their class will get started at 9 a.m. And it means they should go to school earlier than that, like 8:40, because home teachers should check their attendance in advance. So I wonder it is the same here too.
So we don't have homeroom teacher in that kind of way. In middle school, we had kind of like a homeroom teacher, but it's not anything like in Korea or Japan or some other countries. It's not like that teacher does so much as in Korea. Basically, they might know a bit more about your situation, but definitely outside of school and other things, maybe not so much. And it really is just checking in with that class. So it's just each class by class by class by class.
Got it.
Yeah, so there's not one teacher kind of managing a number of students in that kind of way.
Okay.
Do they mean inside of the school?
Yeah.
This is kind of hard to explain. There's not police inside of the building, but I sometimes see police cars when I arrive and when I leave. But I think they're there just for safety, to if anything happens.
Every morning and every afternoon?
I think I see them in the afternoon more, but I don't know if I've seen them in the morning, but I think I might have.
Got it. Is there a security guard in your school?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I see. That is good. It means your school is very safe, right?
Yeah.
Do many students fight?
I've heard of people fighting before, not so much at high school, but when I was at junior high. But I never saw them in person. I never saw anyone fight. I've just heard about it happening before.
Got
Well,
it.
if they're talking about station as a noun, no. If they're talking about the verb, police are stationed at schools. That is the case in some situations. They're typically very rough areas, so places that have a lot of crime. They might have metal detectors, or they might require a clear backpack. Some schools require clear backpacks, so you cannot have a non-clear backpack so they can see what is in your bag, because bringing guns to school is such a big problem.
No police station at school, but depending on areas, there are some security guard then?
Yeah, so there might be some form of security, either person or person and a device, such as metal detector. Like when you walk through the one at the airport, it's built into the door, so
I see.
everybody has to go through it. Like I said, those are typically rougher neighborhoods where there's a lot of crime. Kids don't just bring guns to school just to be mean or be bad or to intentionally hurt people. Some do, of course, but there are some who bring it because they're scared. They want to bring protection. That's how they feel like they can protect themselves.
In that case, elementary school, middle school, or high school, or
All of them. A certain number of kids bring guns to school every single day somewhere in the U.S. It's not always the same place. Even in Ann Arbor, a child in elementary school, I believe, brought a gun to school. I can't remember exactly why it was. It was a while ago, like around 10 to 20 years ago. But it probably for protection. Maybe the kid was bullied. I am not sure, but yes.
Got it. Okay, then it means it is because students fight with one another.
It could be like bullying, teasing. Now things are more online compared to before. A lot of things would be more in your face, like the kid next to you punching you or something like that. Now there's cyberbullying on top of that. And it's very complicated in the U.S. depending on state to state. There are some things that are federal laws, some things that are state laws. So depending on what that law allows, sometimes teachers are kind of helpless to deal with bullying. There have been situations where teachers tried to stop bullying and they lost their job. They can't, it's not like schools long ago, like when our parents were children. And if you did something wrong, the teacher would hit you with a ruler or something like that. Basically, like you can't really touch the child. So all you can do is do verbal suggestions and other things like that. There have been cases where kids act very bad and some teachers are quitting because of it. Because I remember seeing a documentary, young elementary school student stabbed her with a pencil 2 times. Sadly, some kids know the rules that the teachers can't physically harm you, like no spanking, no hitting with the ruler. And sometimes the parents don't do anything or other situations. So it's laid on the teachers to do something. So now they have a thing called clear out, where the thing is that one child that is acting up gets left in the room and all the other kids leave. They kind of lock the child in the classroom and the police come. But it really disrupts the classroom. So there's a bit of kid on kid bullying and not getting support from adults as well.
I see.
So it's a combination of things.
Yeah.
오늘도 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 영상이 조금이나마 도움이 되셨다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드릴게요. 많은 힘이 되거든요. 항상 행복하세요. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.